Right, all I've done off camera, just because it's took such a long time to paint this, I thought you'd get bored. So I did some little bits. I put some little branches and stuff off there. What I didn't film while I was doing it, but I thought it don't matter because you'll see how I do it, because I've got to do this one. So, and then I think I'm going to put some shadows coming in through here. Look, see how my shadows are all going that way. Shadows through here off these trees. Then I think we're about done. So, in fact, I might do them shadows first. Right, let's have a look. Got a sort of purplish colour for them shadows, so I think I'll mix that up again. Mix like a purplish colour up. Could have got this mixed ready before I started. Right, that'll do. Right, I think I need to come in here. Probably with a bit darker into there like that. Get that one in darker. I'm thinking, and take that right down there, straight out of there. That's it. And then probably I get a big what brush have I got here? I want something to soften it. I need a big soft brush. I haven't got one. I'll have to use a big hard brush. I wanted a softer tip brush than this. Got one somewhere, I didn't know where it is. There, that'll do. Just to soften that bit there. Yeah, okay. Right, that's that one. And then I might make them darker. They don't look quite dark enough, these shadows. Let's go a bit darker. Let's put a bit more in. I'm just looking at how dark that one is, and these are quite dark. Right, so pop a bit more in, and then I'm going to do the same with that one. I'll try and leave a little gap, look. Same with that one. Leave a little gap there. That's good, doesn't it? Yeah, maybe there's a bit more light flashing, bouncing around in this area than deeper in there. That's why it looks a little lighter. Yeah. I could soften that bit off there, but it looks alright to me. I'll just leave it like that. Right, so that's that. I'm going to do some more coming off these. I think I might wait till we've dried, or could I get one in the... No, I'll let that dry a bit first. Right. Sip of water. Put this stuff in there. What you find with this stuff, these bits here, as you're looking up, it sort of curves over that way. As you're looking straight on, it's sort of straight. As you're looking down, it sort of curves that way. So I'll try and take that into consideration as I paint it. Right, so let's have something like that. Just pop it in. I think I could do with some thicker paint actually. Get that paint thicker. And a bit of Bontumber together. What's that look like? Let's try that. That's better. The brush ain't broke up enough. Break my brush up a bit more. See how it's coming out in one lump? I don't want that. Actually, that wants to be curving that way. Right, let's get a little brush because my brush ain't breaking. So I'll have to break it separately now. Right, I want my curves actually to go that way now. That way. It's better if you can get this with your eye brush, but my eye brush ain't broke. Probably my paint's a bit wet. So it's meant I'll have to do it with this brush. This now is a bit less curved because it's a bit lower. Yeah, if I kept trying to get it with my height brush, I think what I'd ended up doing is ended up with my old tree black. Right, that's better. Now, I think what I need to do, where's that other little brush? I think I need to mix my paint thicker so it breaks better. So let's try that. Get a lot more paint than I need just to thicken it up. I've got too much water in my paint. But if I don't do it, it won't break. Let's thicken the paint up. I'm just mixing like that, look. See what I'm doing? Mixing and mixing until I get that black colour, and with quite a thick paint. That's better. In fact, I'm even going to dry my brush so when I dip into it, I don't water it all back down again. There, see that jiggedy jaggedy end on my brush? That's what I need to paint these in. and they all just go together into a chisel end if your paint's too wet. Right, let's try that. That's better look. That's what I'm after. That sort of look. That's what that should have been. So just plop them in wherever you want. If you haven't got a height brush, whatever brush you've got, just bash the end up on it so it looks like that. Even like a synthetic brush, you can still bash the end up on them. Let's have a bit around there. See, I'm gradually curving up that way now as I'm coming lower. Some more in there like that. Let's just give me silver birch look. That's how you get your silver birch look on a tree, by doing it like that. That's nice. I think that's probably enough. Might go over it again in a minute just to let that dry, and then go over some of them again just to get it darker. Right, I tell you what, while I'm waiting for that to just dry a bit, I'll come back in with me, damp my brush back in some water, back into some of this purple, and I'll just pop in a few more shadows. So there's this tree here, so I reckon there'd be a shadow coming off of that, so let's pop that one in. That's just coming off of that one tree there, that's coming across there like that. So you can see it's coming off of that tree. And then I think these here, because this lands out here, it'll come up and over like that. I'm saying I think because this one, I ain't got a photo to reference from. So I'm guessing where my shadow, if I'd done this from a photo, I'd know where my shadows were, because I'd see them on my photo. Or sometimes if you get a photo and there's no shadows in it, sometimes I put some, imagine some anyway. So it's a good idea if you can sort of know how to imagine where your shadows is going. But this is made up, so I'm guessing. But to me, my light's coming in that way, so I think they'd hit that bump, curve over and round. They won't go straight through it, because you've got to do the contours of your land with your shadows. There, that's not looking bad to me, that. It looks alright. Yeah. Right, back to that. I'm going to thicken that up a bit more with some more paint just to get it a bit stronger. It's close up, so I want that really, really strong. I've gone now into some Bont Umber and some Payne's Grey. Right, let's just thicken that up a bit. It's not quite dark enough for my likings. There. That's better. So I've just gone over everything, fattened it up a bit. That's sound. Right. Now then, need some big branches on now. Let's take, I think I'll do majority of it with that brush. It's quite thick. Right, so I think I'm going to use Bont Umber, Payne's Grey, and then that purpley mix. And whack it into there. But I think it's just totally overpowered that anyway. Basically, Bont Umber and Payne's Grey, what I've got now. Right. So, right. Let's have something coming out of there. Up there like that. So, thicker at the bottom and less thicker at the top. That's it. Tell you what I will do. Let's get a softening brush. Got some brushes hiding from me somewhere. Don't know where they've gone. What's that one? That's what we're looking for, that one. Right, I've got some softening brushes and I'm just going to soften that into there like that. Look, that's nice, isn't it? So that just softens in to that dark bit there. That's sound. Right. Let's have another one. Let's have one coming sort of out from that side, from the back bit of it, if you know what I mean. So that it's coming from sort of about there, over that way, but from the other side. That's where it's supposed to be doing. So we'll get that in. I took dogs out this morning, Humpty Dumpty and Soppyhead, And I had a walk through graveyard like I usually do, and this chap says, "Morning." That's now I'm just walking dogs, mate. Yeah, see, just carry on popping them in there like that. There we are. So that's come from that side of that tree. Hopefully that don't look odd. Tell you what, I think I'm going to stick in an extra sort of branch about there, what's come from there as well. I think that'll help make it look natural. Something like that, some little twiggy bits there, like that. That's it. So them two's both come from that side there. To twiddle their way up. Right, some of these branches sort of hang down a lot on these silver birch. So you look at silver birch, they're all quite different. Some hang down, some go up. Some of them sort of hang right down on a silver birch tree. Anyway. Right, let's have another one from about there. Let's take this one out that way again. Bit still going up in air a bit. That's it. Let's swap brushes to my thinner brush. Something like that going into the twigs. I think I will just thicken this up a bit as I come down like that. That's it. And then into there. And same again. I'll blend it into there like that one. It sort of goes into that bit there. Nice. Oh, an itch on my eye, an itch on my eyeball. Let's strengthen that up a bit. It looks a bit thin. Strengthen that up a bit there. It looked a bit transparent, not thin, transparent. So I'll just thicken that up a bit. Same with that one. If I thicken it up on bottom, it'll look like it's more rounded. There we are. So I want these darker so they look like they're going in front of that one. There's another one. Might just have one more in there. So let's try this. One more in here. Let's have this one going sort of straight up. And sort of out and about like that. Something like that. And that bit can go like that. And that bit can go like, oh, that looks nice, doesn't it? Well, I like that. I do like that. That's nice. So that one's coming towards me, you see. So when you do them coming towards you, you have to take some that way and some that way. Let's get my smaller brush. Get some of the. In fact, I've got an even smaller one. Let's get a smaller one. Get a really small one. I've loaded that brush up there and all. Wasting paint. Right. There's another one. Oh, that's nice. That's taking me to some really, really small twigs, look. Just a bit sticking off that. That's it. There, that's better. See, I need to come in front of these trees to throw this throws them other trees back even more, you see. And some of this stuff can cross over. So I'm crossing over some bits, that's cool. See, like this one here, look. It's going to mingle in with them. That's good. It'll all look good. There. That little one there, look. Something like that. These ones here. Coming straight across there, like that. Across there. That's cool. Across there, like that. Across there. And some going up that way. A bit more paint on my brush. One's going up that way. And another one up that way as well. There we are. This one. Let's do this one. That's it. Pushing that tree back. Even just with these little twigs like this, it's having a massive effect on your picture. It's throwing other stuff back in, giving you that three-dimensional look. We're always going for that three-dimension. You can get that three-dimensional look. That's brilliant. So that probably sort of get in there. Let's go back to that one I just loaded up a minute ago. Is it that one? I'm going to take a bit more off here. Take that up there like that. That's it. A bit there. There. Go back to that thinner one. And just take a few more bits like that. That's it. A few twiggy bits. We can have that bit there, look. And then I can throw again, helping to throw that tree behind it back into the background. There we are. That wasn't bad, does it? Twig there. Twig there. There. And that one coming out of there. That don't look bad to me at all. Do I need any more coming off of that? I think, let me stand back and have a look. I think it'll probably be enough. Stand back and have a look. Yeah, looks alright to me actually. That's, I'm going to thicken just the colour up a bit, just on this one. What I'll do, I'll use this thinner brush and thicken up more down that side there. So not only do I thicken it up a bit, but I give it more of a sort of rounded look. Well, I've gone down one side, it'll make it more rounded, more three-dimensional. Same with that one there. Get some darker down that one side. Make it more three-dimensional. There we are. There. Now, I'm tempted to do a big white one just about there. I could even have one there. Big white one coming out. Will that be too much? Going out it, so a couple going to that side, one in the middle. Gonna have one more. Shall I do one more there? Let's do one more there. Just one more, and then that's it. I don't want to get. I always say, don't get carried away. And then half the time, I then go and get carried away. Right. Designer's white gouache. Plenty of it on my brush. I'm gonna get some neat out of my tube actually. There. Oh, that's loads. Right, I've got a lot on my brush. Brilliant. That's where I want. Plenty on my brush. Designer's white gouache, wherever you call it. I call it gouache. Designer's white gouache. Right, I'm going to come out from... you know what? I'm going to come straight out front side there like that. Just like that. Straight out from that side. Straight up. I'm going to go in front of that one, in front of this one, and what tends to happen is these white, they sort of turn black. Pop a few of them liney bits in like that one to blend it in. That's nice. There, thicken it up a bit there. Looks a bit. That's better. And I don't really want that going transparent. That looks okay, I think. There, now what I've got to do, get the black and blend it in. Because these ones what come out white, they never really sort of stay white. They sort of turn into black. Oh, that's not looking too bad, is it? Got an even finer brush now. Get some little twigs and things on with this finer one. There we are. Twigs and stuff. And then with this finer one, a bit more water in there. This finer one, I'm just going to pop in a lot of this stuff like that. You get loads of that on these, and little lines like that. That don't look bad, does it? Sometimes you get little bits like that. That's nice. There. Taking an extra one out there. Yeah, not bad to me. Probably lengthen it a bit more. With some more metal twigs. Let's say sometimes you get them what hang down on your silver birch trees like that. So we'll get a bit of that. Yeah, that's nice, I think. There, so that's that. These things get bigger and bigger as they go out further and further. Yeah. Let's have, just looking at that, let's have one coming off about here, I'm thinking. Another one. Something like that. Just another branch coming off there. That's it. It's trying to go up, but it's curling down with its own weight, look. It's coming off there. That looks nice. That's it. And then I'll thicken that up there. I think I might thicken this bottom bit up a bit as well, like that. A bit more like that. That's it. There. That looks alright, doesn't it? I think so. Yeah, I'll tell you what I'm going to do as well. I'm going to have one more. Just going straight out at side. There, like that. There. One more like that. That looks nice. Just to give that little bit of oomph. There we are. There. Right. Shadows. Back into some more shadows down here. I think I'm going to darken them a little bit more. And then I think we're about done. Yeah. So let's get into me purplish colour again. Blue. Red. Next purple. Nice purplish colour. Blue and red. Lovely purple. I can go nice sort of quite a warm colour really, because we're close up, so it'll pull it by using a warm reddish purple. It'll pull it all close to you, there, to there like that, to there like that. This one across here like this. Look. Blend it into some of these so it all mixes and matches and blends us. Nice. There. Right, I just need to soften in these bits up here. I was thinking, right, I watched this thing about DNA and doing this doc. So the reason I'm so knowledgeable, because I watch a lot of documentaries, right? That's how I'm so knowledgeable. Well, I was watching one the other day about like bringing back prehistoric or extinct animals, saying you could get the DNA and bring the animals back, right? So I was thinking, say like someone who's done something bad, like, I don't know, war crimes or something like that, but then they've died, right? Could you bring them back, get the DNA and bring them back and then send them to prison so they don't get away with it? And it was just like a little thought, could we do that? Would it be worth it? Just a little thought for you there. Right, let's get, it might be a mental thought, but it was just a little thought. Let's get me Bertie D, tiny little brush to put my letters in. BD stands for Bertie D. Tell everyone to watch it. tell everyone to learn to paint. Right, where shall I put it? Shall I put it in that rock there? Or shall I put it there? Let's put it there, just above it. B. Dip into some more paint. B. Bertie D. What will that be? Bertie D. I'm not putting any birds in this one. There ain't really no room. There. I think that's it. I think the jobs are good and wash them brushes. Right. There we are. Jobs are good and I'll see you on the beach.